So today's video is going to be a little different than what I've been going over normally. Today I'm going to be talking about my self-publishing path. There are three major keys to self-publishing books, and if you've ever wanted to go into that field, that's something I did a few years ago. I wrote two books. This was one of them, the story of John Drake. This was a story about a man that basically wants revenge for his parents' murders. And essentially, it's very different from going into publishing in the sense that you're doing all the work yourself, and it's not always an easy thing to do. And I have experience going through this because I've been through that path. So let me go through the three main keys to self-publishing and relay some of the mistakes that I made. So if you're going to self-publish a book, don't make the mistakes I made. So let's go. Number one, hire your own experienced content editor. I made that mistake during the first book I wrote. I hired somebody I know, which went over my book, and why that was a mistake was because she did not take it seriously, and she ended up not doing a very good job editing my story. So when that happened, I was not able to deliver a great product like I promised the consumer. And because of that, I ended up looking really bad on my first book. And that was something I learned at a very young age of what not to do again. I was 22 at the time when I did this, so that's something 10 years ago that now I look back on, I should have gone another route. When I was writing this book, I hired somebody I know, but it wasn't somebody who wasn't as great at editing. She did a good job. I just don't think I should have hired her because, again, it was somebody I know. If you're going to hire an editor, you got to find someone who has proven that they know what they're doing. Find someone who's going to do a great job. Find someone who's going to put their heart and soul into it. And find someone that's going to be within your price range. I paid about a few $100s for the second editor, and I think it went pretty well. But again, there were still things that I could have done better, and things I will be doing better when I publish my third book in the near future. Number two, hire your own professional cover designer. Look at this cover. My cover designer did a wonderful job on this. And I'm going to search her and hire her again if she's available to do it for when I do my third book. I thought she did an amazing job on the cover, and it's something I'm very proud of. When people look at my books, they say, "Wow, that cover looks amazing." I mean, because you get the total visual of the story. Look at this. You get total visual of what the character is. You get like a little back alley. You get two characters in the dark. You don't know what's going on. You kind of want to know. And I think I nailed that pretty well. Number three, buy your own ISBN. That's something I didn't do. And let me explain what that means. International Standard Book Number. I should have done that. And I did not do that. And because I did not do that, it's something that I kind of reject. I kind of regret not doing. And it's something I will be doing on the third book because it means that I'll be in charge. I won't need nobody can claim that it's their book. I did copyright my first book, but as far as, claiming this an ISBN number, I didn't do that. So that's something to keep in mind if you're going to self-publish your own book, which I plan to do a third one coming up very soon this year. My plan is to have a third book in the works. And when that's done, I'll be showing you my process and how I've evolved from the past in getting a book ready to self-publish. Thank you for watching the video. Like, share, and subscribe.